Welcome to the channel, some more casual random gameplay of World of Warcraft Classic Era Season of Discovery, even though the word era is usually not referred to for Season of Discovery. It's for the people that aren't aware of what it is. It's essentially no expansions, it's the OG World of Warcraft pre-BC, and we do have the ability here to have some runes. I paused my sneezing. Yeah, so you can have some runes that would give you powers that you normally would not have gotten until years later in World of Warcraft and future expansions, or in some instances, skills that you could never get. For example, Wild Strikes, I basically have Wind Fury as a druid, and it's absolutely amazing. So with that out of the way, I am in Desolace. I'm on the little Renazjar Island, and it's kind of lonely out here. I gotta look for an item. Earlier I had to look for Rackmore's key or something like that. You don't even want to know how many of those nauseas I had to annihilate to finally get the quest item. It was absolutely insane. So now I am told, because I don't want to have to think, even though I've been playing this game far longer than the existence of the planet itself has been around, Tide Hunters and Witches are the ones. See? You can even tell when you highlight over them because of Questy, little 0 out of 1. Those little things, again, are things that I appreciate in a game. Gives you a little bit more clarity, and it doesn't make the game any easier in that you still have to kick all these people's asses. It's the OG World of Warcraft. With a few extra twists, like 150% extra XP up till level 50, and then it drops down to 100% till you're 60. Because for a while there, when the Season of Discovery started, I think the max level was like 20, maybe 30, and then like every phase they would increase it by 10. I think I came out when the max was like 40 or something like that. I only just started this not that long ago at all. And there were some people on the forums today that were expressing concerns over wanting to invest time in this game when they don't know where their character could be going. It's an MMO. You never know where your character is going, really. But I get what they're saying. Are they just going to reset your character out of nowhere in a couple of months? Whereas when you originally first started playing World of Warcraft, or if you play retail, or if you just play the regular WoW Classic or the Cataclysm Classic, those aren't exactly things you need to worry about, right? You know that your character is gonna be around a lot longer than what we can say is for certain on these seasonal characters, because if the devs don't know, there's no way you and I know what the hell's going on. But I just got caught up in the moment, like I've mentioned 100 times, if not more, in my videos, that I was disheartened with the lack of a permanent Wrath of the Lich King era server, and we moved on to Cataclysm, which, in my humble opinion, is an epic fail beyond what words in a dictionary in any language can properly convey. Therefore, I said, what's the next best thing to, Cataclysm Classic, playing Classic Era. But then I was like, that's a little too hardcore. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my mid-40s, right? Because that shit, now I'm tired of grinding and all this. 20 years closing in on 90,000 hours of World of Warcraft, and what do I got to show for? A level fucking 2 druid. 42 druid. See what I'm saying? It's like, no. I don't have that kind of patience. So, for me, I was like, well, seasonal gives you the extra money, the extra XP. Hardcore is just that. It's hardcore. I still got a character there. He'll probably live on forever because I don't plan on doing anything that could potentially jeopardize his health. Well, maybe someday I will, but anyhow, I think I've already said this, that I'm in Desolace. And for perspective, in case you're curious where that is, or it's been a while since you played World of Warcraft, hopefully you know where Orgrimmar is. and Thunderbluff, right? So I'm over here between the K and the A of Kalimdor. Drinking the Silver Bullet. Diet Pepsi. Oh yeah. Diabetes friendly. And I'm just swimming. Relaxing. I'm just glad that what I just did there when I was looking for that satchel or whatever it was, that it didn't take that long. Because generally what I like to do when I record, if all goes well... Why the hell does it keep doing that? Fine, go a little bit deeper in the water if you have to. Is kind of get the pace going. I don't want to be sitting in a 5x5 area grinding one mob for a half hour. But I'll do it because I figure if I got to go through that pain, I am dragging your ass down with me. I'm not going through that shit alone. I don't think so. So there's that. And I also have to remember that I do have a mount. Sometimes I forget and I'm just running around in cheetah form there. I was like, wait a second, I got a mount. Which is a little bit faster. 60%. My cheetah's like 40. Yeah, 40. 20% increase. Anyhow. I'm gonna go up here. I'm not bored of this area yet. But I can't lie. I cannot deny that once I'm out of here, I'll probably like that. It tends to be more people. I've mentioned that before.
Be careful.
Follow the path through the mountain. Talk to Uthlik the Wise. Oh, this is probably going to be some, like, centaur-looking dude. Or dudette. You don't know. Yeah, it's, like, way the hell over there. Alright. We're going to do it. And just down here is what? Shadow Prey Village, man. Oh, yeah. Should I do it? No, you'd like that too much. I don't want to have to run 63 miles back to my corpse. So hopefully this will become a classic plus. If I had to start all over again, it's like, yeah, I started this like a little while ago. I'm only 42. Even with the 150% experience, I find like that's where it should just be to begin with. I am definitely not looking forward to ever leveling on a non-seasonal realm, because it really is hardcore. And like I said, when you've been playing for literally, no exaggeration, for 2 decades, and you're constantly on and off throughout the years starting over, I'm sorry, but I'm just done. That's all there is to it. These damn elementals. Immune to everything. If a gust of wind can have eyeballs, then guess what? You need blood to go to those extremities. It can fucking bleed. Holy Jesus. See? Even being 43 and being a bunch of levels above doesn't guarantee shit. I wonder if those are the twisters that conspiracy theorist Alex Jones was talking about when he said that certain people, like the government, are using weather weapons. It's okay. It's okay. We can make that joke, because it's literally a stormwalker. Hey, if they exist, man, I'd love to see one. I almost canceled my mount calling there. God, I love listening to the WoW music. I never tire of hearing it. It's gonna be one sad-ass day someday, whenever that day is. When this shit comes to an end. Hold on a sec. Ah! I just, cut the grass. I can go hiking and all that, but I find, like, freshly cut grass, especially when you're, like, rolling around in it and you're picking up pine cones and you're cleaning your lawn. It can get my, allergies going a tiny bit. Getting ready for that storm. Yeah, so I wish I knew what Blizzard's vision was in terms of, like, for regular retail WoW, we know what it is. It's for them to keep fucking up the game. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, for me, it's ruined. I can't see myself going back. I can't say I'd never go back because certain things could change to make me go back. But with the inclusion of seasonal, it's just been an absolute monumental, amazing experience that so long as they keep, like, supporting this, it's great. Like, imagine if they did a season of Discovery, but they went into, like, the Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King. But then I would worry that eventually they would just go to Cataclysm. So I feel like, no. I feel like what they should do, they won't do. And it's pretty simple. And it's not really like a matter of opinion, simply because it appeases everybody. Everybody wins. You don't like it, just don't partake in it. Have the Burning Crusade PvE and a PvP server. Just like one of each or something. Right? Then maybe what you could do, because then for the few people that'll want to play on it, if you don't have too many servers, never mind server merging, you're all on one server, it wouldn't be that cluttered, and then they could dynamically work on whatever happens if there were too many people. So have that for the Burning Crusade, because we already have Classic Era servers, so have the Burning Crusade Era servers. Have, again, one PvE, one PvE, PvP, PvE, one of each, Jesus, for Wrath of the Lich King as well. Now that you're doing Season of Discovery, I mean, it's easy for me to start going, oh yeah, do the Classic Era, which we're doing right now. Do Burning Crusade. Do Wrath of the Lich King. It's like, holy cow, that's still a lot of effort there. But when you already have the server up and going, just leave some that don't transfer over. Do like what they did. See? You're not going to get that even in Burning Crusade, I don't think. Have it so that it's like when we went from Classic Era to the Burning Crusade, you could choose to copy a character over to BC, to British Columbia. And you could also have it so that you all also retained a copy of your character, excuse me, in Classic Era. That, to me, was the right move, and they should... I just don't... Like, I literally... As you can tell, I'm not over it. I don't understand why they didn't do that. I'm beyond blown away. I don't think I'll ever comprehend what it is that they were thinking. But it's Blizzard. They know better than I do. I do vaguely remember this. Kill Kolkar centaurs until the desiccated seed pod drops. Bring it to the Lanka southeast, the desolate swim until it becomes a satyr bulb, then bring it to sergeant to plant sendly loam to receive the rune. Sometimes there's a lot of steps, excuse me, involved in the runes. I haven't gotten a rune in a long time because the ones I got originally in the beginning were fairly easy to attain. I just got to check my phone quickly. Were fairly easy to get. And then I feel like, basically, as time went on, they involved more steps. Like, one, I could have gotten it right away, but it wanted me to go all the way to Stormwind. Buy an item, bring it back. I was like, forget that. Right? So, yeah. And then I started one here. Oh, boy. So, like, within reason, runes can, oh, absolutely help a lot, especially while you're leveling. I don't know when, but maybe soon what I'll do is I'll sort of go, like, on an expedition of these runes here. Anything that's, like, level 40-ish. There's a lot of, like, 40, 41 runes. And what I'll do is just that. I will just go and grab them all, or at least look at them and see if it's something I think I would like. I'll try and get my dual spec, because I would like to get that, because I do enjoy playing balance. Even though I gotta be that funky looking owl. That's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't loot in cat form. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. Pink Floyd. Another brick in the wall. I gotta pick up meat. I don't think they'll have meat on them. If I can avoid fighting and wasting 5 seconds or whatever, I'll probably do that. Alright, you're done. Oh, piss off. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. We got a life fruit, which is yellow. Guarantee. Oh, you want some of this? Guarantee to give me a level in my herbing. Because my herbing is always behind my skinning. I mean, always. This is where I was in another video. Would like to diversify the regions I go to, but for the sake of transparency. This will also be accurate as to what you'd be going through if you're like, oh, you know, I really miss playing World of Warcraft, and you watch me play it, and you're like, you know what, maybe I'll just let him pay the $20 a month, and I'll just watch him play. I'm not putting myself through that bullshit again. And you wouldn't be crazy for doing that. I'm taking one for the team here. No, that's not a bag of meat. At this point, I don't even give a rat's ass to loot most of the corpses. Honestly. I just could not care. What, is there one in here? Or is that the one that I already got? Thought I saw something. Huh, never mind. Not that great of a fence. Well, there's one over there. I'll just get that one. Gonna have to take a bath after this. I've said this before, that looks like some Eastern Plaguelands water. Even the shit in the Western Plaguelands looks cleaner than that. That's 4. Who leaves bags of meat out just out in the open like that? Not even in a fridge or anything. Crudely dried meat, though. So basically, it's like beef jerky. Wow. 1,100 yards. That's 1.1 kilometers, roughly. Ah. The satire weed, but see, you only need to be level 32 for this one. Satire weed, it's called Dream State. So what I can do is go to leveling, bear with me. Leveling, Dream state, I said. Yeah, dream state. Sometimes they're not all listed. Kill. Yeah, you just gotta kill the, centaurs. I don't know. I feel like for what I'm doing, maybe I'd... Oh, so maybe I guess it helps if I loot them. I guess that would be pretty good. Can't get an item if you don't loot them. Oh, hold on a second. Why do people always... Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Dinner is served. So it's really simple. You won't know that I'm gone. You won't miss me. And I am gonna just pause the recording and I'll be right back. I'm back. I could not pass that up. That was some really good in terms of... Oh, it's already been 22 minutes I'm recording. If I would have known that, honestly, I just would have ended the video because I don't really like going much longer than 21 minutes to begin with. What was I doing? Forgot what I was doing. McGram, kill the coal car enemies around this area. Oh, it's over there. But yet... Whatever. For now... Actually, you know what? Too bad. Too freaking bad. I am gonna just go and... get a couple of them here. And see what happens. See if I can get lucky and get the item. I don't know why I would have to... Are they really called the Macram? The Magram? A coal car? Whatever. I mean, truth be told, I should almost look up what that rune is to begin with. I mean, I already got a third of the runes already. Long ago. Dream State Rune. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm going to look it up. Non-dot spells that crit will give you 50% mana regeneration for 8 seconds while casting. Pretty decent rune, and it looks like any of these things here will give it to you. Yeah, go ahead, heal. Delay the inevitable. I mean, maybe I'll just try for, I don't know, a couple of moments. I mean, I made it this far. And I want to play for a little bit, and this will just make the video longer, that's all. Not a bad thing. Definitely not going to where it's suggesting I should go. Seems like a decent rune to get. I just don't know how long of a grind it's gonna... I really hate the grinding, the RNG shit. It drives me absolutely, like, insane. Nothing for you. Give me that seed. Yeah, I would rather fight like an elite Or, you know, kill 20 of these and come back to me and I'll give it to you so that there's some actual certainty. Otherwise, you can truly be out there for the longest time with, again, no guarantee. It's very frustrating, but whatever. I think I'll just get a few more of these and maybe I'll just say forget it. Not too sure that I would need it for leveling. That's the other thing too. Like, one of the ones I have for balance makes it so that Wrath doesn't cost any mana. Like, that's huge. Like, that changes everything. Wind Fury for Feral Druid, that's, like, pretty massive. Whereas the other ones, it's... And chasing runes is probably, like, for me, at least in my opinion, it's a pretty big grind. It can be. I don't want to have to do that on multiple characters. I feel like I'll do it on the druid and maybe casually I'll do a bit the hunter. But aside from that, nope. I don't have much interest. Now, sorry, where was the other quest? Oh, yeah, see, it wanted me to go all the way over there. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll just turn it in. I tried a little bit. I'll have to come back some other time. Don't think I've seen a rune yet whereby it was like, oh my god, I need it. Like, I've got Mangle on my gloves, which for obvious reasons is huge. Like, Mangle, right? Then I've got the Life Bloom on the legs, Savage Roar, Lacerate, Star Surge, Berserk on the belt. Yeah, Berserk on the waist. Wild Strike, which is my Wind Fury, on the chest. Infinite mana if I go balance, so I'm good there. Yeah, so I feel like those are some pretty damn good runes, and I don't know what else is out there because, again, I only have about a third of them. Slowly creeping up there to level 43. Just kind of like plowing through the quests. Again, I'd be tempted to skip, but truthfully, I honestly don't think it's worth it. I tried it, like I said, and it bit me in the ass because then there'll be a quest that's level appropriate. I almost said age appropriate. And what ended up happening was, I couldn't do it because it was a quest chain. So you had to do the stuff prior to it, and I didn't because I skipped it. So from that moment forward, I was like, you know what? Let me just do them. I'd rather the quests be too easy than too hard. Plus, it'll probably eventually balance out anyways. I could get some arrows. Oh, really? Yeah. Again, you gotta be careful. Because you'll go to do that, but really it doesn't want you to hearth. Mathematically, I don't know if it'd actually be quicker. Yeah, I don't think so. No, it wouldn't be. It's just being weird. It's like, yeah, man, go back to Stormwind. You're so far away. Whoops. You're so far away, and it's like, just wait till I get a little bit more in there. Survival Instincts rune. Really? Curious Dalaran relic. Yeah, see, now all of a sudden it just wants me to go back. And at my pace, it predicts that it'll take me. Not gonna take 10 minutes. I mean, that's based on like what? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Rexar. I don't remember if he is... He's considered a boss. You know what I'm gonna do, honestly? I want to see if he's hostile. I took a huge... That's a nice bear. I don't know why I'm sweating over that. I think it's because, again, of that 63-mile spirit corpse run or whatever. Still, though, those kinds of things, too often this game throws at you. That weird, elite sea dude. That guy. I don't think you have those in Classic or even, like... in Wrath of the Lich King. I think a lot of those were just kind of like pruned and removed. Maybe I'll take the whole journey back as part of my videos, what I mean. And I keep looking over here because technically on my way up I could grind. Yeah, I'll stay over here for the rune, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I think maybe that'll give me something to do when I'm just a higher level. Because like I said, even with the 150, it'll still take you a while to get to, it'll take a while to get there. To get to 60, and then from 50 to 60 is really... Still a long grind is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting distracted. From 50 to 60, it's only... I say only. It's 100% XP. But I'm watching how slow my 40s are, and I'm like, it's going to be painful. Just because, again, of that whole thing where I've lost my patience. I want everything now because I've had everything now. 100 times over. I mean, you're right there. He's probably got the thing I'm looking for. No. I'd say I'll grind for XP, but they're all gray. Yeah, honestly, if I keep leveling up as Feral or Balance, I'm actually pretty confident that there's not much out there in terms of runes that I would, like, urgently need. I think I'll just do a little bit of that. Love the Wind Fury effect. So awesome. Because you could really be here forever, but if you're like level 50, 60, imagine how much faster you would just kill everything. I think he's got it. Embedded in his rectum. Give it to me. Give me that. Couple things up there. A Viking sword and a box. You definitely look like you have it. He had a bow. Maybe she has it. You know, that's funny. I could have just thrown it out, but I think I already desiccated seed pond. Yeah, I think that's it. Collect Rune of the Dreamer. Oh, over there. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Might as well. Other runes, like I said, have you going all over the place. So it's like, you know what? I'm not doing those yet. But if I'm here in this zone and there's something there, and as I'm looking, there's like 1 rune, 2 runes, 3 runes. It's like, I gotta do something, especially with that Dark Rider. I did it originally in Duskwood there. I had some help when I was only like a level 20 or something. But then you have to go to something passage. I forget the name now because I'm so tired. Click the sandy loam. I like when you don't have to think, like I said, and you just click and go. How it should always be. I don't want to have to think of shit. Plant the bulb. See, that wasn't too bad in terms of difficulty. Then you click that. Yay! That was actually very easy. I was like, where is this rune? There we go. I can put something on my feet. Dream state. Might as well put it on. And again, you're damaging non-periodic spell critical strikes grant you 50% of your mana regeneration while casting for 8 seconds and increased nature damage dealt to the target by 20% for 12 seconds. It's a pretty good rune, I would argue, because I got nothing else for my feet. For my stinky tootsie footsies. Don't ask me what that was. And then I'll probably look into what... No, that one. Well, I got this one now. Why would I want to do it again? Whoops. Shouldn't show that to me. I have a feeling I have survival instincts. Why do I have this feeling that I have it? I don't, but it's just... No, I don't. I'll have to look that up on my own, what that is, because I think I've taken up enough time today.
Can I assist you? Farewell.
Del Nadres.
Here there, off with you. Watch your back.
Fly to Gadget, Zan? Should we make this a part of the video? I feel like I want to... Nah, I'm not. Because I want to look up those other runes. And how long have I been recording? Oh, sweet pineapple. 40 flippin' minutes. I almost said 40 flippin' burgers. We know what I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's it for me. I just want to look this up and relax. Thumbs up as always. If you did enjoy the video. It helps with the algorithm and all that stuff. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. I'll break it in half, twist it, break that thing off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe. Exactly. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.